Sacramental Lives for me is about actually living the sacraments. You know, when I think about sacraments, I think of the ones that are kind of easy, you know, the bread and the cup, without going too touchy-feely. Like, our lives are a sacrament. The way that we live our lives are a sacrament. You know, the things that we talk about at Grace, that God's love is for everyone, no exceptions. Actually living that every single day, I mean, that's a really big sacramental moment for me.
I think for me, Sacramental Lives at Grace Church starts with Holy Communion, right? The Eucharist every week. That was the moment that I knew that Grace Church was our home. That hearing that table was open to everybody, to those who had tried to follow Jesus and had failed. That felt like that was me.
I took about a year off of church. I was pretty mad with God. I didn't really think that God was somebody that really cared about me that much, that he wasn't really interested in my life. And after coming to Grace, I figured out, yeah, God does care. God actually is very interested in what's going on in my life and our lives. The thing that I immediately noticed when we first came to Grace is I was like, holy cow, like, what have I been doing with my life? But B, there are all these areas in my life that I need to work on, because I'm not sure when I started at Grace Church that I could actually say God's love is for everyone, no exceptions. I had a lot of exceptions in my mind.
One thing that you've shared with me multiple times is what is that church doing to me? It's giving me empathy for other people. It makes me care about other people. And that was a pretty quick turnaround, and I think it did the same thing for me. This church has made me go from a God of anger and wrath to, like, is God good, to, yeah, God's good and God loves me. And that automatically helps me grow towards God. And the sacraments, baptism, communion, even just a regular liturgy that is so foreign to the way that I was raised, has really just helped me to embrace God's love for me, God's love for everybody. And also it makes spiritual growth seem less like a chore. It's not, I'm no longer trying to be the perfect Christian. I'm just trying to be who God created me to be.
And that baptismal covenant, it just pounds home over and over. I will, with God's help. You know, we're not in this on our own. This isn't just me going out there and trying to be this representation of Christ to the world. I'm doing it with God's help, and we're not alone.
For us here, I feel like Sacramental Lives can meet you wherever you're at. It doesn't have to be, I'm all in 1,000% Episcopalian today. You can be 0% Episcopalian today and still kind of dip your toe in and just see, is this for me?